Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and welcome back to some Hearthstone. It is time to take on this week's Tavern Brawl, which ends in 15 hours, so I should probably start playing it, right? So it's called a Dark Recipe, and I believe this is a new one. If it's not new, I've never played it before. So care for a taste of the old god's power, pick a class, and we'll give you a taste of the old god's recipe for that class to do in battle. Which definitely sounds interesting. So let's go ahead and check my quests here. I rarely even keep up with these things anymore. So if I can get a Shaman or a Warlock victory, that'd be pretty good. That would complete one of my quests. So we're going to go ahead, I think, and play a Warlock. Seems to make sense with the old god's theme, right? We'll play as Gul'dan here. We'll see what happens. All right. So this is supposed to have something with old gods involved, though, right? Now, I like all these cards, honestly. All these cards right here I think are pretty good. So we're going to keep them all for the time being. And we're going to... Knife Juggler is, of course, nerfed, but I still think he's going to be pretty good. Possessed Villager on turn 1 I think is going to be pretty nice. Bolster your armies with the innumerable minions of the old gods. Swarm the board with smaller minions to overwhelm your opponent. Well, yeah, that's how you play Zoo. Why did that pop up? Is the whole point that they're supposed to be, like, giving you hints as to how to play the deck? So he's got a Voidwalker. That hurts a little bit. That actually hurts a lot. Well, I've got my own Voidwalker, so that saves the day a little bit. I'm going to save the Possessed Villager for right now. I want to try and build up a little bit of steam. Then I can Knife Juggler and then Forbidden Ritual later on. But I think turn 3, Knife Juggler followed by the Possessed Villager will be nice. Let's see what he does. I like this one. Can you get rid of this here? Then you have another eye. Then you poke the eye and it turns red. Wait, keep poking. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, gosh. Not her. Anything about her? Well, yeah, I could actually get the benefit of her pretty quickly, actually. It's not going to change my plan right now. And this should attack his face, right? Does that count? It does. All right, good. There we go. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a board here. I'm hoping he doesn't have any AoE. Next turn, we can Forbidden Ritual, fill up the board, and the turn after that, and fun. I don't understand why he gave up. Like, we were very early in the game here. Maybe he had no board clear. Maybe I had too much momentum. I don't know. I'm confused as to... Okay, look at me just unlocking everything here. I don't know the point of this week's Brawl yet. So what is my other quest? Is it for a Druid? Yeah, we'll play a couple games as Druid, I suppose. I don't know what the point of the Brawl is. Where's Druid? Oh, wow. Okay, so I looked everywhere besides right there. It's early. It's early for me, guys. It's 2 in the afternoon, for crying out loud. My sleep schedule's an absolute wreck. It's an absolute wreck. But yeah, they build you your deck. Then they probably tell you how to play that deck. And is that it? Is it just full of random cards? Like, we'll have to see. Alright, so we got Shaman versus Druid. Alright, so I do have Cthulhu, Twin Emperors, and Crazy Worshipper. I don't want any of these cards right now, though. They're super high. I wonder if the point of this was like, okay, so be a Druid and put out big scary cards. Because that's how you play Druid, right? So we got Disciple. That's pretty decent. Wrath is pretty decent, but the Doomcaller is not going to help for a long time. Alright. Use the Druid's mana-generating spells to summon the servants of the old gods way ahead of schedule. Yep, that's how you play a Druid. What's the point of this week's Brawl? I'm a little bit confused. Arrgh. Summon as many minions as possible before evolving them. Did it just tell me what his deck is supposed to do? Well, now I know what he's going to be doing. He's going to be trying to evolve things. I think, because Shamans have evolved, right? Oh, this is a little bit odd. Alright, he's got himself a Scarab, does he? Well, I don't like that, because he gets a 3-cost card. It's not bad. Well, I can kill that thing off easy. No problem. Well, actually, we can Disciple. We can kill it with the Disciple next turn. Which I think we'll do. Then again, that's deal 2 damage. Oh, should I hero power it down, or should I... Nah, screw it. Let's get rid of it. Get something on the board. I'm just worried he's going to put out something like that has like 2 health that you know, I probably should have used this on. Then again, I could wrath it, maybe. We'll see. We shall see. What is this bug-looking thing? Oh, this is the special Cthulhu card for the class, I suppose. Like, the warrior has one that gives it plus 10 armor. Tuskar Totemic. Alright, Living Roots. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so we're going to deal 2 damage. I love how I'm supposed to be using my mana generating cards to get the Cthulhu, get out like old god cards like Cthulhu and stuff like that quicker when I'm not getting any of those cards whatsoever. But I'm maintaining board presence. I keep clearing them. Things are going okay so far. Sure is taking a sweet time. What card back is that? Is that the next Rambus one? I can't even remember. It's an older one. I think I have it, but I haven't seen it in a while. All right, well that took you a whole turn to be able to do that. Wild Growth, gain an empty mana crystal. Okay, well I mean I might as well do that. Well then again I could, if your Cthulhu's at least, yeah, I need to have Cthulhu to have at least 10 attack. He doesn't have that just yet. Whenever this minion takes damage, give... Alright, yeah, we'll put you out for the time being. I bleed for Cthulhu. I don't actually have this card yet. That's amazing. A little dwarf, I bleed for Cthulhu. Kind of a good one. I need to buff up that Cthulhu, man. Gotta buff him up good. And then this card's kind of nice, because if my Cthulhu dies, I can summon him back into my deck at least. The Rubian Prophet and the Totem Golem. Okay, so at start your turn, reduces. Okay. So the reason why he's able to get that out is because he just sits in his hand for a while. Got the Disciple of Cthulhu. Taunt and give your Cthulhu +3/+3. Sounds good to me. Now he's at 11, so now I can actually play him and gain +5 health. Okay, good. What we do here? Do I just go face? Well... Feel my pain. So we're going to buff up Cthulhu and we're going to clear off one of his guys. And now he can run his 4... Yeah, he can run his 4/4 into my 3/3. And then I could wrath it down. Or I'll be able to kill it somehow. I could Disciple of Cthulhu it next turn. Lightning Storm. Come on. Come on. 2 damage. Oh, 3. It's fine. It's fine. We're all right. We're okay. He overloaded himself and he doesn't have a way to get rid of my 5/5. Or does he? Does he have the Hex? No, this is the Black Temple one, right? I can't remember. It's been too long. It's been too long. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Black Temple one. I have to go back and look. I haven't changed my card back in a while. I still have the Old Gods one that we got when the Old Gods expansion dropped. All right, so he's evolving. Oh, I need to get rid of that. That's a 5/5 Wind Fury, that is. That needs to die. And what is this over here? That is Shade of Naxxramas. Okay, so start your turn. It's going to gain +1/+1. So, is there an easy way to get rid of that thing? There is. Deal 3 damage to a minion. So we're going to do that. Deal 3 damage to you. Then, we're going to Disciple. And I guess I could just Wild Growth. Because why not, I guess, at this point? Won't attack his face. So that was potentially scary. I could have just traded my 5/5 in to get rid of it, but I need to get rid of it anyway. Now I found a more efficient way to do it, I guess. Yeah, there's Grotesque Dragonhawk. That's one of the things they did with the Old Gods thing, is they took a lot of old cards and just made them bigger and scarier. The Young Dragonhawk was like a 1/1 for 1 with Wind Fury. Twilight Elder. Okay, so let's put out this big scary thing. I don't have any AoE, which is a bit concerning, but put out this big scary thing. It's going to be a 4/10, correct? Yeah, okay. Twilight Elder at the end of my turn. Buff up my boy Cthulhu. And armor up, I guess. Now, how we want to do this? Let's get rid of you. Then we'll get rid of one of those. And should I attack it? Nah. Let's leave it. Cthulhu's a 16/16 right now. I'm holding on to Doomcaller because I want to use Cthulhu, and then if Cthulhu dies, I'll put out the Doomcaller, get Cthulhu back in my deck. Then again, if he comes back to my deck, does he stays as powerful as he was before, right? Master of Evolution, transform a friendly minion into a random one. That costs 1 more. Dalaran Mage! Oh! One of the worst ones. Definitely one of the worst 3 drops.
Spectacular.
That stinks, man. That really does. So we got double Doomcaller, so I'm not afraid to put out a Doomcaller then. The Symphony of Terror begins. And you know what we do now? Since we have all the momentum, we're just going to go towards his face. We have too much momentum not to. He's not going to be able to win this, I don't think. I mean, I got Cthulhu as like an ace in the hole right now, man. All I got to do is draw Cthulhu and it's over. He's got to clear my whole board. It's pretty rough. Unless he's got some tricks up his sleeve. What could... I mean... No, there's nothing he... I have a 4-10, a 7-9, a 5-3, a 3-4. There's too much bulk. Shaman are not known for, like, great... their AoE just isn't good enough. Alright, alright. Maybe not. Okay, we got that. We got the Elemental. Now he can trade his 4-5 into my 3-4. Make a clean trade. Oh, gosh. Not Nomergon Infantry. Not him. Look at him go. He's got answers. He's got answers. Wait a minute. I've got lethal. He didn't have answers for everything. Ah. All right. Oh. Well. I forgot that thing has taunt. What's it even do? So give your hero +4 attack. It's all shaking this turn or gain 8 armor. Huh. That's kind of a neat little idea. And there's another victory. And if I can win 1 more games with Druid, I'll complete my quest. So I think we'll play another game as the Druid. Should we? Druid? We could do something to make the video more interesting. Why not? Why not try something different? And we'll pick Warrior? Gold Warrior? I like my Gold Warrior. I like my Gold Warrior. Just because I wanted to try out a different hero, you know. We'll see what the different change in playstyle would be for a warrior. I don't know if it would be anything. It'd probably be like build armor or some stupid tip like that. Like I don't understand the tips of this brawl at all. Valera. All right, so this looks like a Cthulhu deck. Like, are they all Cthulhu decks? Probably. But then again, that person I was playing last game, the Shaman, wasn't buffing his Cthulhu at all. I don't think he had one. So I have no idea. And I don't think the Warlock has Cthulhu either. I think the Warlock is just, like, trying to rush you down. Okay, so let's get rid of this. I'll keep that. Keep my Fiery Wind Axe, of course. I have a gold Fiery War Axe. I should have a gold one, by golly. All right, so Warrior cards, ahoy. Oh, that's like, I have that card back. You can only get it, like, this week. So trade your mains aggressively. Most of them give you an advantage when they're killed. So a lot of my guys are going to have Death Rattle. Protect yourself as your devotion to Cthulhu grows. Amass enough armors that your opponents become futile. So I'm building armor. She's trading. Okay. I'm not sure the point. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so she's got a bunch of Death Rattle. Now I'm going to build armor. Okay, then. You want to buy a final gate? Alright, so add a random class card from your opponent's class. Well, that could be potentially terrible. That could be potentially awful. Well, I got my boy Seathune here already. Then we got Ancient Shield Bearer, which would be nice. Huge Toad. What's actually annoying about the Huge Toad, well, here's the thing. I could axe it down. If I axe it down, its Death Rattle will deal damage to my face. If I Disciple it, it's going to kill it, and then it's going to kill my Disciple, which seems like a giant waste. So we're going to have to axe it, I think. We're going to Shield Block to see. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I might have any mana left, but we'll just kill that off now. Take the damage to the face, and save our Disciple. We also got a Shield Slam, which will be nice. Infested Torrent. Yeah, nothing but death rattles on this thing. Okay, fair enough. So we can slam it. Which gives me another slam. That is underwhelming. That summons a 2/2 slime. I don't think the slime has taunt. If I remember right. Like, if it had taunt, it'd be like a mini Sludge Vulture, but I don't think it has taunt. I could be wrong. Could be entirely wrong. I think it's odd that it tells you the strategy of the other hero. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Maybe it is. I don't know. But obviously, his strategy is, hey, let's have Death Rattle. And that's it. Yay. Well, we can disciple. Well, discipling. I don't even know. Like this, I'd be putting the disciple out to die. Basically, I think Acolyte might be a better play here. And then we armor up. But here's the thing. How many cards do I have? I got 7 cards. So yeah, he could run all 3 of its minions into it and use the weapon. But that's still not going to mill me. It'll be fine. But yeah, this card back you get for getting the One Night in Naxxramas. One Night in Karazhan adventure. This week, I think, like the first week it comes out. Like it's a limited time card back, which I like. Big fan. Okay, so this will be a little bit better, I think, because we have the Armor Smith out. Ooh, Ravaging Ghoul. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So how can we do this most efficiently? I could Ravaging Ghoul. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to do the Armor Smith and the Ghoul. The idea I have with my 6 mana is Ravaging Ghoul, kill off everything on the board, and then a 2/2 is going to spawn, then I disciple it. That sounds amazing. Quite the top deck here. Yeah, see, it doesn't have taunt. I didn't think it did. Cartoon! Cartoon! That's one of my favorite cards, just for the battle cry, or the noise it makes whenever it comes out. I guess that'd be a battle cry, right? It's just so cool whenever you play it. Cartoon! Cartoon! Just a Pandaren. It's amazing. All right, well, I have a little bit of momentum here, but then again, probably gonna have some big scary death rattles. Ooh! I've never actually played against that card before. I don't know what these toxin cards even are. Apparently, I'm toast. All right, so a whirlwind here would be great. Fortunately, I don't have that. I could shield block, and then see what I get from that, and then from there, I could double shield slam, and get rid of both things on the board. So I think we'll do that. Hopefully you get something good. Disciple. Okay, Disciple actually changes things a bit. So we use 1 shield slam, right? Yeah, we use 1 shield slam on this. And then we can Disciple down this, which is going to buff Cthulhu and clear the board. Now, she's going to get an extra Toxin card, which I assume that I guess you can't even see it there. Yeah, right here. Add a random Toxin card to your hand. I'm not even sure what the Toxin cards are. Are they like Deadly Poison, or are they special cards specific to that legendary? I don't know. Like, Ysera is a good example of that. There's specific cards that are specific to Ysera. And it may be true for that card as well. I don't know. I don't have that card. I've never played it. Yeah, okay, so King's Blood Toxin, draw a card. Okay, so these are I love special specific cards that get added because of other cards. I really like that. Okay, so we can... Ooh, you can get all the armor with that big scary thing. You can also put out that big scary thing. I got lots of big scary things here, guys. You know, we can just do this. Get rid of you. And then we'll put out a big 6/6, which is going to also give me 10 armor. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. That's going to be tough to get around, I think. Then again, every time I say that, they come out with something. So, we'll have to see. But I do have my Cthulhu in hand. I also have my Doomcaller. Which, should I play Cthulhu just straight up, like, on turn 10? Because even if they kill it, I can use the Doomcaller to put it back in my deck. Blood to Ichor. Okay. Eviscerate? It makes sense to have Eviscerate. Yep. All right. They got answers. They've got answers. Well, now I'm reconsidering. Now I'm thinking, okay, well, never mind. Now we got this. I was going to say, I was considering, you know, putting out the Doomcaller this turn, but I think it'd be better to do it this way. So, Armor Smith. 24 armor. This is silly. This is absolutely silly, but I'm a big fan. It's like, are you going to waste an attacking my armor smith first, or are you just going to attack and then allow me to get armor and clear your board? Like, that's a real tough spot, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking Cthulhu, he isn't really buffed up, right? He's a 10-10. He's not giant, right? But, like, having him out there, then he's going to have to deal with a 10-10, right? And then once he does, I Doomcaller it back into my deck. I've only got 13 cards left. Like, I'm going to draw my Cthulhu again eventually. And I'm pretty sure he keeps his buffs because it says wherever he is. Like, he could be in the graveyard somewhere and still get buffed, right? I think that's how that works. I could be wrong. I may lose the game because of that because I'm not sure. But still, I think that's going to be the plan. Well, that's the plan so far. We'll have to see. All right. I need to get a spell damage rogue. It's pretty scary. I'd like to get rid of that. So... Are you going to get rid of my big, bad Ancient Shield Bearer? Now, if she clears her whole... Oh, okay, so there's still going to be a 2-2 on the board. Okay, that's actually quite annoying. That's quite... Because that is a body that is just going to soak up my Cthulhu damage. Well, I could Twilight Elder it. What would be the best answer here? Because that thing could potentially soak up 4 damage. I could soak up 6. Or 2, which would be 6. You know what? Screw it. Hey! That worked out pretty well. That thing soaked up 1 damage when it could have soaked up 4. That's pretty good. Now, let's see if she has an answer for Cthulhu. Oh! Sylvanas? That hurts. Does she have a way to kill her Sylvanas right now? Because if so, that's horrifying. If so, that's horrifying. Okay, so we can buff up Cthulhu, but that's at the end of my turn. That's not going to help. Oh, boy. Well, that's going to be +2/+2. That's 12 damage there. Alright, so if your Cthulhu has at least 10 attacks, summon another Emperor. Okay, well, that's going to weaken the Sylvanas is a really good answer right now. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty amazing. I could buff Cthulhu up to 12, but that's still leaves 7 damage I need to do. I could deal... That's 2 damage to a minion, so that's not going to help either. I'm thinking... This is going to have to be like a... It's going to be luck. There's going to be a lot of luck involved here. I have a bunch of minions now on the board to try and deal with that Sylvanas. Listen closely. And what's funny is the Sylvanas isn't gonna die. The Sylvanas isn't died to my 4/6s. I just realized that. That is really good. She can't kill her Sylvanas right now unless she has a way to do damage to her own Sylvanas. I mean, like an eviscerate. Would she eviscerate her own Sylvanas? Can she do that? I think you can. I mean, if you can. Because I've done it before. If you accidentally, like, frostbolt yourself as a mage, it works. So I imagine you can... We'll have to see. But I think that may be GG, because... Doesn't seem to have a way to be able to kill the Sylvanas. To activate Death Rattle to take one of my cards. That's... That's rough, man. That's rough. Oh, there it is. Yep, backstab. There you go. Oh, okay, that hurts. That hurts. Hey!
You want to buy a funnel cake?
You want to buy a funnel cake? Just playing out all the cards.
Listen closely.
Welp, Gigerino.
Sleep.
I think that person played it really well. It just, there was nothing they could have really done right there, I don't think. A lot of RNG involved. Maybe there's a better way to go about what they did, but it looked pretty good to me. So I don't even know. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to conclude the video. I had a lot of fun with that Tavern Brawl. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Let's see what we get here out of the old card pack. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, got an epic there. All right. So nothing great here. And the South Sea Captain. One day I'm going to complete that classic set. One day. I'm missing... I don't even know what all I'm missing. I'm missing a good amount, I think, of the classic set. So, yeah, let's go here and then standard cards. Go classic and then legendary. So I'm missing Millhouse. I don't have Nat Pagal. I don't have King Mukla. I do have a Golden Tank Master Overspark. Missing Onyxia. I have a Golden Onyxia on another account of mine. Gruul, Malakos, and Deathwing. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of like the legendaries, which is a bit unfortunate. I want a full classic set. I think that'd be really fun. Maybe one day we'll get there. Maybe one day. Well, apparently we have a lot of stuff. Hey, I can craft a legendary here soon, especially if I were to disenchant something else. So we'll have to see what I'd want to do with that. But I'm basically saving my gold right now. I don't know what I'm saving it for. Part of me wants to save it just to do some arena runs. Just to mess around with that. Yeah, instead of just buying packs, because I feel as though arenas could be more worth it. It's just I'm very bad at arenas, and I typically don't have fun in them, so I don't know what I'm doing with it. So I'm just saving what little gold I have. I don't play a lot of Hearthstone, aside from like adventures and tavern brawls and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna get this Druid victory off camera, get some more gold, and yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop me a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.